Hi, welcome to another episode of Comma TV. Sadly, I'm not on a beach this week, but I have got some interesting stuff for you on content marketing, emailing, blogging, that kind of thing. So if you're a business owner and you've been thinking for some time, possibly months, years even, it'd be really great to get a regular email out or a regular blog post out. But one of the things holding you back, one of the fears you've got is, what if I devote all of this time and all of this energy, headspace, all of these resources to creating this regular blog, this regular email, and then I don't get any return, I don't get the results I want to get from it. So what I just want to run through is three things that you can do, three mistakes you can avoid making that will make sure you've got a much better chance of making a success of your content marketing. So first thing that I see people doing is not devoting enough time to not allowing enough time for their marketing to work. So typical example, I was chatting to someone at a networking event recently. He runs a telecoms business, and he was saying, oh yeah, we tried email marketing, it didn't work for us. And quickly, after a few questions, I discovered he hadn't actually tried it for very long. Really, the minimum length of time you want to be regularly emailing or blogging for is a year. You might see some quick wins along the way, but generally speaking, you need that regular drip over quite a long period of time to see results. It depends what you're doing, but typically in a service business, you're going to have a reasonably long sales cycle. So you're going to need to really build a relationship over time before you see before you start acquiring customers from your regular emails or your regular blogs. The second thing that people do that makes it difficult for them to get good results is they don't actually have a clear idea of what results they want to achieve, so they haven't actually started out with a plan. So you might have a goal of acquiring more customers, you might have a goal of building your authority and showcasing your expertise. You might be wanting to build up an audience ready for a launch of a new product or service. So you need to have outlined what the goals are for your marketing before you start. So then you've got a clear idea of whether you've hit those goals. And then the third thing that people do that stops them making a success of their marketing is not focusing on quality. It's really important that the content that you put out for your business is high quality. It's not a case of getting lots and lots of stuff out. It's much more a case of creating really useful, informative content that's going to educate and help your audience. There's so much content out there now that you really need to be able to stand out, and the way you do that is by creating high quality content. So quick summary of the three things that we just talked about. 1, give it enough time to work. 2, have clear goals. And 3, focus on quality. That's all for today. Bye for now.